Today, I am opening my heart to you and sharing the real reason behind my silence and distance. I've held this inside for far too long, and it's time for the truth to surface. The truth is, I was scared. I was terrified of how profoundly you affected me. Your energy is magnetic, and I feared that your light would expose my shadows. I was afraid that your positivity would shine a light on my insecurities, leading me to question who I really am. Every time I was near you, it was like you were holding up a mirror, and I could no longer hide from the parts of myself I've spent years avoiding. It was easier to run, to shut you out, than to face the discomfort of my own reflection. I wasn't ready to be seen so clearly by someone who could see through all the walls I built. I didn't ghost you because I didn't care. I ghosted you because I cared too much. Your spirit is so vibrant, and I worried that letting you in would mean losing the freedom I've always known. I've spent so much of my life guarding my independence like a shield, convinced that needing someone would make me vulnerable or weak. I was terrified that opening my heart to you would mean sacrificing my autonomy, that I'd somehow lose myself in loving you. The idea of blending my life with yours felt like stepping into the unknown, and that unknown was filled with fears I wasn't prepared to face. I was also grappling with the idea of commitment. It felt daunting to think about the responsibilities that come with loving someone as deeply as I love you. I wasn't prepared to put someone else's needs before my own. The thought made me uncomfortable. It wasn't that I didn't want to love you, but that I didn't know if I could handle the weight of being everything you deserved. I was scared that I'd fail you, that I wouldn't be enough, and that my own flaws would somehow ruin the beautiful connection we shared. In my mind, if I let you love me, I would have to change. I thought I'd have to mold myself to feed your expectations, losing the very essence of who I am. I feared that I would become a shadow of myself, merely existing to meet your needs instead of nurturing my own passions and desires. I didn't want to disappear into a relationship, and yet, the more I distanced myself from you, the more I felt like I was losing the best part of myself. The idea of changing my ways was overwhelming. I wasn't ready to confront the hard truths about myself that your love would inevitably bring to the surface. The very thought of becoming a better person felt like a monumental task, and I shied away from the hard work a true relationship demands. It wasn't that I didn't want to grow with you. I was afraid of the challenges that growth would bring. I knew that loving you would mean stepping up, becoming the version of myself I'd always avoided, and that kind of transformation felt daunting. It was easier to hide from it, to pretend I wasn't ready, than to face the possibility of failing. I know my excuses sound weak, but I want you to understand the turmoil within me. I have no one to blame but myself for my choices. I realize now that my fears stemmed from selfishness and immaturity, and I regret letting those feelings control my actions. I see now that my fears didn't protect me, they kept me from experiencing the depth of love I've always craved. I've spent so much time running from the very thing I want most, and I regret the distance I created between us. Through this journey, I have come to understand that you are the best thing that has ever happened to me. Your kindness, love, and unwavering support have opened my eyes to what real love can be. You never pressured me to be someone I wasn't. You simply loved me for who I am, flaws and all. It took me far too long to realize that the changes I feared wouldn't have erased me, would have helped me become the best version of myself. You showed me that love doesn't mean losing yourself. It means growing into something more beautiful together. I want to be the person you deserve, and I'm asking for one more chance to prove myself to you. I know I've made mistakes, and I've pushed you away, but I'm ready to face my fears head on. This time, I promise I will be different. I am ready to embrace compromise and put in the hard work necessary to nurture our relationship. I'm willing to face my fears and tackle the challenges that come with loving someone as extraordinary as you. I no longer want to run from the light you bring into my life. I want to bask in it, to let it guide me toward the love we both deserve. Suppose this resonates with you. Like this video and claim this reading. Together, we can manifest the love we both desire, embracing the law of attraction to pull us closer than ever. Please like, comment, and subscribe for daily updates. Thank you so much for watching.